Okay, so remember that article, the one about real artificial records?
Yeah.
The AI music one.
Yeah.
I've got to say, I was a bit, I don't know.
Skeptical.
Yeah, a little. AI making music, really. But, the deeper I went, the more I started to think. It's like, where do we even draw the line between, human creativity and, well, technology? Especially these days.
It's a great question, and Real Artificial Records is really pushing that boundary. It's not just about jumping on the AI trend. They're really trying to explore what music can be in this new landscape.
Totally. And the way they're doing it is just fascinating. It's not just about the tech, right? It's about
human element.
Exactly.
Yeah.
From their mission statement and everything, they're all about creating a full-blown experience.
Yeah.
It's community, emotion, pushing those creative boundaries.
For sure.
Which, speaking of, the music itself, what a range. I mean, you've got Beetlejuice. Then there's the David Bowie tribute, The Legend of Jack Sparrow Radio Man, which, wow. But then, like Whiplash, you've got Wokepocalypse now. That's a statement.
It's definitely a sign of the times. AI isn't just churning out kitschy pop songs anymore. It's diving into social commentary, current events, even satire. You've got Wired AI Prankovich and the Polka AI parody. Who would thought?
Right. Makes you wonder if it's a deliberate choice, like they're purposely using this tech to explore, like, all these different sides of music, even the weird ones.
Definitely.
But how does it actually work? Is it just like a computer spitting out melodies?
Not quite. Real Artificial Records starts with human-written lyrics. Then the AI takes over. But it doesn't just create any melody, it builds harmonies, rhythms, the whole package.
So it is a collaboration.
Absolutely.
That's actually way cooler than I initially gave it credit for. It's almost like the AI is an instrument itself.
So they have this three-stage process, and the first part is, well, it's pretty old school.
Hit me.
It all starts with just a songwriter, a pen, and paper. No laptops, no beats pumping in the background, just pure songwriting in its most stripped-down form.
Interesting. So they're going for a really organic feel, at least in the beginning.
Exactly. The lead songwriter actually said that writing lyrics by hand helps him connect with the emotion of the song on a deeper level.
There's a certain rawness to that, isn't there? Like going back to the roots of music creation.
Totally. But then comes stage 2, and this is where the AI comes in.
All right, so the robots are taking over. No more human singers.
Not exactly. It's not about replacing humans, more like think of AI as another instrument in the mix. They take those handwritten lyrics, feed them into the AI, and it generates the vocals.
So then the question becomes, what does authenticity even mean in music when AI is involved? Are we experiencing the songwriter's heart through the AI's voice? It's a pretty deep question, actually.
Absolutely, and this is where their whole philosophy gets really interesting. They're not shying away from the tech, but they're forcing us to reconsider what it means for music to be real or human.
I'm into it.
Yeah.
Love when a label makes you think. But how does that translate into the actual music?
So that takes us to stage 3 production. And let me tell you, these guys are meticulous. They spend hours in the studio finessing every little detail, making sure the AI vocals really capture the raw emotion of those handwritten lyrics. Then there's the video production, which is a whole other level of meticulous. They've said a 10-second video clip can sometimes take 10 to 15 takes to get right.
Wow, talk about dedication. I mean, in a world of instant gratification and 3-minute trends, that commitment to quality is almost unheard of.
Right. And it makes you wonder, are they sacrificing efficiency for artistry? And is that part of what makes their sound unique?
Definitely makes you appreciate the final product on a different level, knowing the time, the effort. Oh, and let's not forget the cost. All those takes add up.
Speaking of cost, they're really upfront about this whole no shortcuts approach. And it's a big part of their identity as a label. Authenticity, realness, raw emotion, that's what they're all about.
And refreshingly, their thing is the music. Like straight up, it's all about the music, is something they emphasize. No hidden agendas, no industry politics. It's kind of a relief, honestly.
Yeah, in an industry that often feels driven by image and marketing, their focus on the actual music is pretty powerful.
It makes you think how much of what we hear is truly an artist's vision and how much is the machine behind them.
That's a great point. So ultimately, they want their music to spread joy, unity, maybe even do a little healing along the way.
Which is interesting, right? Because they're using this futuristic technology to tap into something very primal, very human. It really challenges your assumptions about what music can be.
For sure. And they're not afraid to be different. They value the soul of the artist, but they also see the potential of AI as this incredible tool. It's this fascinating push and pull between tradition and technology.
Make you wonder, What's next? Where does this blend of human and machine go from here?
Such a good question. One thing's for sure, though. Real Art Official Records is out here changing the game, reminding us that even in a world obsessed with technology, the human heart still beats at the center of truly great music.
Couldn't agree more. And sometimes a little unconventionality is just what we need to really feel that beat.
Absolutely. Thanks for taking this deep dive with us. Let us know what you want to see down in the comments. Maybe your theory is the one we unpack in our next deep dive.